Welcome to Erica Lynn Speaks. An inspirational, motivational conversation designed specifically to help you move forward. And now, here's Erica Lynn.
Welcome to another episode of Erica Lynn Speaks podcast. I'm back. I'm so excited about today's podcast. I'm probably excited about every podcast, but this podcast especially. You know, I was thinking today, they say what doesn't kill you make you go stronger. However, I realize it just makes me want to take a really long nap or just get a bag of chips, right? But then I realize I'm still waiting on the stronger part to come. So instead, I'll just take the bag of chips. So anyway, I am excited about this podcast, not because of this specific topic, but because of the guest that's joining me. We're going to touch on some things and dive deeper into what's next, right? Because we always talk about how important it is to go beyond the thing that's holding you back, go beyond your limitations, go beyond what's keeping you stuck. But today we're going to talk about how do you go, what's next after grief, right? After grief has just like dove into your life and there was nothing that you could do about it. How do you wake up the next day and say, what's next, right? Instead of just ball up in the bed and cry. So, my guest today, he's really going to give it to you from a fresh set of eyes, from a perspective that we didn't even realize how it affects this individual and his particular age group. But before I bring on my guest and let y'all know who it is, we got to give a word out to our sponsors. So a shout out to our sponsor for sponsoring this episode of Erica Lynn Speaks podcast.
Experience the difference with Executive Transportation Services Network, your trusted leader in luxury ground transportations and concierge services. Our award-winning team delivers safe, reliable, and professional services every time. Call 734-770-8990. Choose Executive Transportation Services Network, where excellence rides with you.
So again, thank ETSN 24/7 for sponsoring Erica Lynn Speaks podcast. It's very greatly appreciated. So we're just going to get into today's episode. Before the break, I told you we were going to dive into the topic of grief. Now, usually when we talk about loss, we talk about experts or people who have had decades to process their pain. But today's guest is doing things differently. He is only 15 years old. He's a gamer, a content creator. And if you ask anyone who knows him, they'll tell you he is the funniest person in the room. But back in 2021, his world changed forever when he lost his father. Instead of letting that loss define him, he's used his love for making people laugh and his drive to build a future. Whether that's in the HVAC trade or on YouTube. To move forward, he's here to show us that you're never too young to lead and you're never too young to heal. Please welcome to the platform, Donavan Jones. Thank you, Donavan, for joining the podcast.
No problem.
I'm so excited to have you here.
Thank you for inviting me on.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. What did you think when I invited you to come on the podcast?
I was honestly nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I'm nervous right now, but had to show up. You feel me?
I feel you. I feel you, and I'm glad that you showed up, right? Because, like I said in the beginning, what doesn't kill you make you go stronger, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so the nervousness, once it's over, then you're gonna be like, "Oh, that was nothing." And
For
so
real.
now we're gonna see you everywhere over all podcasts. I mean, we like get him off the camera, but no. We just gonna support you and encourage you to grow to whatever it is that you want to do in this content creation world.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let's just dive in. we're going to talk a little bit about the memory. Donovan, before we dive into the hard stuff, tell us a little bit about your dad. What is your favorite memory of him that stays with you?
Honestly, it was his like his way of like how he carried himself. He was a very nice guy. He helped everybody that he could. Really just chill, like, laid back man, at home, mama be in the bed, we all be chilling and it just be like just play arguments. And it was always just like a fun time with him. Even when we went camping, he somehow made it like some things bad turn into light. So it was just always like just fun with him.
Yeah, I agree. And that's funny that you mentioned that because camping was probably like the best times that we've had with him. A lot of people, the people that know us know that we camp every summer, pretty much most of the summer, but he made camping so much fun, from cooking outside to, making the campfires, and we had him to send on the store runs. That was the best part too. No. So, okay, so the impact, you were quite young in 2021. How old were you in 2021?
11.
Oh, okay. So looking back, what was the hardest part about navigating school while carrying that weight?
I would say seeing people with fathers, like, cause I played football at the time. So, after school, I'll go straight to practice, and just seeing people's fathers just there, I was like, I'm the odd man out, cause like, I don't got no dad. And in school, people would be like, when I would get in trouble sometimes or just anything, they'd be like, I'm finna call your dad. I'm finna call your dad. And sometimes it just kind of made me feel like I really don't got no dad. I can't say this or that. It's just I don't got no dad. And it was just really like hard just to like, because people used to do this your daddy joke in school. So it was like, it was always kind of like, I don't know, like, it's just like people just didn't understand. Like, I just felt like people didn't understand me at the time.
Yeah. Did that cause you to be angry?
Very angry. Like, I get ticked off of little things. Sometimes at night I would just cry, just for no reason at all, just cry just because I was angry. Or just like just everyday things, just if I didn't get into the football game, or if I, just little things just to tick me off, and I just didn't know why. And I kind of made me hate myself a little bit for some reason. So I could say that's something.
Yeah. And so, like, the people, when they cracked the daddy jokes, they knew your father passed, or they were just doing in general how normally, how they gonna do your mama jokes, and so that's something that they was just doing and not knowing.
Yeah, they were just doing it and not knowing.
Yeah.
And at the time I was young, so I didn't understand that not everybody gonna know your full story. So yeah.
Right, because they wasn't there, or to know. Right. But how did you tell that to them, or you would just walk away and maybe they'll find out later on?
I get really loud. Like, I'd probably be like in their face, like screaming like really loud. And it made me the bad guy, you want to say, like, you know what I mean? So that's what it really made me do. And then at the end, my teachers had me talk to them and tell them. So I kind of learned how to say that my dad was gone after, like, you feel me, like maybe like a year after.
Okay. So you learn how to communicate.
Yeah.
Right. Because it wasn't easy. And at 11, you don't have the words to communicate.
Not at all.
But did you beat up some people? Tell the truth. You passed that age now. You can't. That you out of that school now.
I think 1 or 2 people max.
And did you go back and apologize to that person later on?
Not at all.
No, not at all. You felt they deserved that, huh?
Because the people that I beat up, I don't like fighting.
Okay.
They either did something that was like really bad, or they just was taking me off to that point. So no, I did not apologize.
But now you know how to use your words.
Most definitely.
Awesome. Great. I got to take my watch off. Okay, so let's talk about your turning point. Was there a specific moment when you felt the fog start to lift and you realized you wanted to start moving forward?
2024. It took me a couple years because I was stuck.
Okay.
And that's one thing I want most people to know. is like when you're grieving somebody, sometimes you can feel stuck. So I felt stuck like for some years just because like I didn't know how to deal with my anger. I didn't know how to deal with certain things. Looked at my mom and kind of just like kind of was just a little bit like, oh, that's the only person I got. So it was just like 2024 hit. I kind of got into high school football, and I talked to the coaches, and it was just like they were kind of like that father figure, and it was just like it kind of made me want to change a little bit, just because it was just like, what's the point of grieving if everybody got a death date, or somebody's got to go at one point. I mean, you can't keep people here forever. So
Yeah.
it's just like I'm grieving, I'm stuck. What's the point? You can't just stay here forever because life moves on. The world keeps spinning.
Right.
So I just had to talk to my mom and try to like grow up and like be a teenager, be a man, as people say.
Okay.
So
was everybody telling you, grow up, you got to be the man of the house? Did you get that a lot?
I got that a lot from my dad's side.
Uh-huh.
Because after he passed, people gave me a lot of phone calls like, "Nah, you the man of the house," and I kind of was like scared.
Okay.
Like the first like emotion I really felt was like scared, just because of just the certain things I didn't know how to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just, I was just scared of like being a conductor,
right,
of things. And turns out I didn't have to be a conductor because mom was there.
Your mom's pretty dope, isn't she?
Yeah,
it's pretty dope.
The realest I ever met.
Right, I know, man. And so she let you know that you didn't have to carry this alone, that you and her was in this walk together.
Yes.
And then you gotta admit, y'all got a dope squad. Like, y'all got a whole squad, a team, a family that just show up and ride with y'all to the end. So to know that you have a squad, because there is a lot of people out here in the world who don't have a squad.
Not at all.
And so how does that make you feel, having such a large squad that's like rooted, suited, and booted? We here with you all the way to the end.
Honestly, it's a great thing. Like, it's just like to know that people love me like so unconditionally. Mm-hmm. It's great. Honestly, I can say when I got into high school, I really got dove deep into like how people, like families that people have and people who don't have it. Mm-hmm. Like on New Year's Day and on Christmas, people call me to ask if they can come over just because they don't have no family. So it's honestly just I'm really grateful, just because I'm really in the best shoes right now.
Yeah, you are. And you know what? And that's funny that you said that, because what do? We did Thanksgiving at your house, and we right in the middle of having a good time, and we had to shoot to the studio and do the podcast episode. And although we so accustomed to being together, we all, made that commitment to do that podcast, because we understand that there's so many people who don't have family for the holidays. And so we wanted to at least be there if we were just able to touch one person and be a blessing, make them laugh, because I'm silly. No matter what I do, I try to make the podcast is like, endearing and bring a tear, but I'm just silly. But for me, I think that is a blessing for somebody else who might not have experienced joy for that day. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. And so with that being said, I do understand that laughter is medicine. So people say you're very funny. How do you make others laugh, and how does that help heal your own heart?
So basically, I just want to keep my dad's legacy going. One thing that I've always learned after people pass away is I kind of learn like how to take something from somebody, kind of make it like not my own thing, but like a mirror off them. So my dad was a very like happy-go-lucky person. So it was just like, just keep that around. Or, just the little things that just make the day better. Sometimes you don't have to take life so serious, especially like if you're in school like me. You don't have to take life you don't have to take school so serious. Like, you feel me? That's what I feel like. I mean, like, hey, I don't, you know what I mean? But just sometimes take a second, get you a good laugh in, find some friends, just have a good time, because your life could be 10 times worse than what it is now.
Absolutely. 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 And so you're saying reflect in this moment, enjoy today because tomorrow is not promised. So make the best out of everything that's going on in your life right now. Now, that is great advice, not just for people your own age, but people my age too. Because I admit sometimes I have days where I'm flustered or I might complain about, oh, I got all this going on. I got that going on. But if I really take time to sit back and reflect that I'm really blessed to be in this position, I'm really blessed for God to have brought all of these different avenues and these people into my life, and so that is great, advice for somebody to self-reflect and enjoy that moment, and then that does make me smile and laugh.
And one thing that I know that I always say a lot in school
Mm-hmm.
is like when something happen, like because stuff happen to people every day. I always be like, just vibe. And the meaning of just vibe is just to chill in the moment or chill with somebody in a laid back way.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like in a moment, if it's a chill moment, don't mess it up, just vibe.
Just vibe.
If something ain't going your way, just vibe.
Yeah.
Because easily things could get way worse than what it is at that moment.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so that's my new word. Just vibe, y'all. So we're going to talk about digital escape. Did your YouTube videos and gaming serve as a healthy outlet for you during the darkest times?
Yeah, because the game helped me a lot just because I met a lot of people over the game
Mm-hmm.
and people who like kind of been through the same thing as me. So that kind of helped me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And YouTube, it for sure helped me because it's just like people got the same story as me. So it's just like they look like they having a good time without their father or their mother. So why can I do the same? If not be better?
Yeah.
And one thing I forgot to add is music kind of helped me too.
Mm-hmm.
I like music.
Mm-hmm.
I got into music after my got into like the different types of music like after my dad passed away.
Mm-hmm.
Or just music always was there. I love music. Music always helped me.
So do you just like to listen to music? Do you make beats? Because you come from a family where you got some beat makers up in here and some rappers and some, well, we had one singer. But so what aspect of music do you identify with the most?
All of it. I've been trying to get into country music. I tried. My mom kind of like, she even kind of like listened to it. I listened to it one good time. I kind of like it a little bit. It's not something I would listen to every day, but it's something I would listen to. I really like R&B. Rap, that's everybody like that. And
Who's your favorite rap artist?
hold on, that's a hard one.
No.
I'm gonna go Rio.
I've never heard of it.
Rio the Young OG.
So this is a new person? This is somebody from your genre? Oh, okay. But y'all have to let me hear Rio later, unless it's something I don't want to hear. It's something I want to hear. Okay, cool. And so you like rap, you like R&B, you like country, and
I don't know about but I can deal with it.
you could deal with country.
Yeah.
I enjoy country.
You do?
Yeah, all aspects of country. That's why I probably enjoy horseback riding.
Horseback riding?
Yeah. Listen, I do that a lot. I do enjoy horseback riding. Did you like it?
When we went, yeah, it was fun. It just hurt after.
I think it was all waddling.
Yeah.
But it's something that you have to do frequently for it not to really affect you as much. Yeah. So you down for going again?
Yeah, that was fun. It was very peaceful. I love nature too. That's one thing. If I can't think, I go into nature. I go sit outside on a tree or something. Or sometimes I just open my window and I kind of just lean out a little bit, just to get some fresh air in my lungs.
Mm-hmm. So before I go to the next question, I gotta ask you. You used to want to be into pet medicine, and whereas you don't do that no more.
It's not that I fell out of love for it. It's just people grow. So I just kind of not grew to not like it, but just grew to I just don't want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that I don't like it. I love animals. It's just something I just want to move on from. I looked at some other things and it was just kind of it screamed like something I would want to do.
Okay. Because I knew for sure you was gonna be an animal doctor. The way you was carrying those snakes around, even when we was in Vegas, you carrying the snake.
I still catch them here and there.
And yeah. So, but I'm glad to see you evolve, and so that was just a phase you was at in your life. But you still might be that. You know how some people be that pet whisper, the dog whisper.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You just have a way with animals, and that's pretty cool. So we did talk a little bit about your support system, but who were the anchors for you during this time? Who helped you realize you didn't have to go through it alone besides your mom? We know your mom was there, but who else was part of that?
The whole family, but honestly, like who was there, they're like, my mom. Like I've been through everything with my mama.
Yeah,
This the only person I got. This the realest, like I say. So it's just like, besides her, I would say my nephews, kind of more. I think they watching it right now. They're some pretty nice people.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all cried together that day.
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing I feel like people should do too, like especially if it's like a family person that passed, cry together.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all not the strongest,
Right.
but yeah, just them couple of people.
Okay.
And I would say Auntie Darlene,
Mm-hmm.
you, and yeah, that's really it.
That's really it. Okay. And your grandma.
Oh yeah, grandma.
You better not forget about your grandma. You know
for
she
sure.
watching this podcast, and she probably already texting. You better.
She probably is.
You know your grandma. So that's funny. Okay, so we're gonna talk a little bit about your future. You have goals for HVAC and YouTube. How did your loss change the motivation for your future?
Just like having a fear to not having it in the future.
Okay.
Because I feel like nobody wants to grow up poor or just like broke. So more so just having the fear and like not having the things that I had when I was little or when my dad was here.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of like pushed me to because I always tell my mom this, when I get older and I make all my money, it's a car that she used to have, and I was like, I'm gonna buy it for you. So it kind of pushed me a little bit further. And HVAC, I kind of like to do hands-on things, so it just kind of like my dad used to work on cars.
Okay.
So it was like kind of like I liked how it looked, and it was easy, and it's like easy money. So
it's easy money. Yeah, because HVAC is what is heat. Heating and cooling.
And people always gonna need their heat service,
especially in Michigan.
It's for sure in Michigan.
But you told me you wanna relocate out of state.
I want to move to Texas.
Right, so you wouldn't necessarily, not that it don't get cold in Texas, but you'll be fixing their air conditioning.
Air conditioning, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's a lot of brothers in this church that do HVAC. You need to get you a mentor and work with somebody. I'm sure somebody will love to, because I think if you learn things early on before you get to that point, that age, you are already one step ahead of the game. You just really going to school to learn the things that you didn't learn when you was being mentored, but then also to go get that piece of paper that you need to charge those additional dollars. Because I don't want you to be the jack of all trades and the master of none. So you know what that means?
Not really.
So what that means that that's what they call like the local handyman. He can fix this and fix that. They call him for that. And they give him $20 here, $20 there. And the value of his work is really worth the value, but he doesn't charge that because he doesn't have the credentials behind his name. And so he didn't master one thing and obtain a certification. Because in this day and age, you don't have to get a degree. But you do. I would say you do have to, or you must at least get your certification so that you can charge your value and your worth. You know what I'm saying?
And that's one thing too. When you going through something like a loss, school sometimes it stress you out. So sometimes it's cool to at least take a week off. I feel like, because school gonna always be there, but at least take a good week off just to like reflect. Like, okay. Just to like figure it out. But yes, I feel like school gonna always be there.
So wait, so you're saying after a loss, just only take a week off?
It depends on how much you grieve. I can't tell you how to grieve.
Right.
You're gonna have to figure that out yourself.
Right.
But still, it's just like sometimes it's cool to give yourself a break, because it's just like people don't grieve the same. Some people grieve longer than people. Some people grieve shorter. So it's like sometimes I feel like everybody just need a week just to like just think, kind of just like how to just deal with it, cry. I just feel like you'll learn how to deal with things 10 times better.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've learned how to, because a couple people just died recently, and I was close with, and I for sure cried. But I learned how to deal with it. I gave myself some days and dealt with it.
Now, the people who was that just passed?
Cat.
Oh yeah.
So we was real close, and she was a very happy person too.
Yeah.
She was just like dad, and it was just like when she died, it kind of like it hit like real hard, because it was like she a real nice person.
Yeah.
And sometimes you think people will be here forever, and the next day sometimes they just leave.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
Yeah.
So when she passed, I kind of remember my mom told me, I kind of like went away for it, like not went away, but sat on the steps for a little bit, because it was just like I had to calm myself down. And then I think I hopped in the shower and kind of just thought some more, and then it was just like,
yeah,
just had to deal with it, cry, and then just grow.
Yeah. Because she was a very nice lady, and you was always in her pool, and
At her crib,
right, all through the house.
I had to make sure I give me a couple bags of snacks.
Yeah.
Watch
So
some movies.
she had all your stuff waiting on you when you come, right? So
Yeah.
so that's pretty cool. And then she will be missed. Rest in peace, Kat. You will be missed. But you were able to you learned from going through it with your dad how to navigate through the grief when it happened to Kat, and you were able to bounce back a lot faster. When your father passed, how long did you not go to school, or you shut down?
Since I didn't know how to grieve at the time, I didn't tell my mom that, because he died a year before I really started going to school. So I kind of was like already kind of healed before, like not healed, but I would say working on dealing with it. But when I got to school, I kind of just kept going to school.
Because you were homeschooled.
Yeah, I was homeschooled at first.
Okay. And then so you had a chance to deal with it pretty much when you got back into the school.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. So advice, if a 13 or a 14-year-old is listening and they just lost a parent, what is the first thing you would tell them?
Oh man, don't rush your healing process, because if you rush it too fast, you're not gonna heal at all, or not at all, but you're gonna feel me. It's gonna take a little bit longer, and don't insert yourself in like with different groups of people just because somebody passed. Like, and I know a couple people that started smoking and stuff. Don't get into drugs, because some drugs do heighten like your emotions, and give yourself a second. And then when you feel me, when you feel like you're ready to get into the world, just vibe.
Just vibe. All right. Y'all should make that pop up across the screen. Just vibe, But I laugh, but that is something great some advice that you gave to individuals, because the young people don't necessarily know how to communicate. They don't know how they should feel. They don't know what to think when they're going through the loss of a loved one. And I know I can say in the last 60 days, I've met a lot of teenagers that have lost one parent. They've lost one parent, and then the other parent is either incarcerated or strung out on drugs and alcohol. So it's almost like they lost both parents and they live with a family member. And when I first come across the first person, it kind of caught me off guard, because I didn't know that was their outcome. But then I found myself like pouring into them and motivating them. And so the motivational piece that I did, motivating to your purpose.
Yeah.
Sometimes I would just put that on, and just to break the mood and inspire them. regardless of lost or the way you're feeling. Let's try to move forward beyond that place that you're in right now. Nobody's saying don't grieve. Nobody's saying don't cry. Just you can't stay in that place forever, because if you do,
You'll be stuck.
Yes, you'll be stuck and you'll miss out on life, like what all the things that God has in store for you in life. And there's no rhyme or reason why God take a parent away. But there is a reason why you're still here, because there is something that he wants you to do. There are some lives that you have to touch. And then there's some young people that you have to inspire and encourage through possibly your YouTube channel, you know? So what is like the concept of your YouTube channel, or the message that you get across with your content creation?
Just vibe and don't take life serious. That's all. I prank a lot, so it's just like I be pranking people. And it's just like, you know, life is fun if you make it fun. You gotta make life fun to be fun.
Yeah. So what do you mean you prank people? What kind of pranks do you do?
Prank calls, dressing up as certain people, I guess. That's one of the things I'm thinking about doing. These are just thoughts.
Okay.
But you know, dressing up probably like, you know, just like, I don't know, sliding on females. Just like, I don't know, being happy.
That's
all I can do is be happy. So
that's wonderful. I want you to be happy too. Now, when I'm scrolling, I see a lot of pranks. Everybody doing these pranks at the grocery store. They're either like the one I seen the other day, the guy, he at the store with his woman and he not even paying attention. He doing something else. And she trying to get something off the top shelf. So this guy, this tall guy, and he gets it off the top shelf for her, and he's still talking to her. And then her boyfriend turns around like, who are you? You know, and he trying to get her number. So the part of these pranks that make me nervous is if you do that to the wrong person,
what's gonna happen?
Yeah. You know, so I don't know if these are like real pranks or these things are staged.
They're staged.
Okay.
In a real situation, somebody for sure gonna punch you in your mouth. So
yeah.
They're staged. And plus these people be like big creators, and that's how they get their money, so they're staged.
Okay, got you. Now, are you a big AI fan? When
it comes to school, yeah, I used to help me finish my schoolwork.
Okay,
the teachers watching, you don't know me.
But you know, there's because does AI considered like plagiarism? Like, so if you ask AI to write you a paper or something, they have because I know you did it. So does the teacher know that AI helped you write the paper?
No, because you could either go through it and like fix it like yourself, but like tweak it to make it like a human did it.
Okay.
Or you can humanize it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can do those two things.
Or just rewrite it in your own words is what it sounds like you're saying. But what about as far as like technology? Because AI is so far advanced, right? So I don't know if you know this about me, but I can code in AI. It's like a lot of deep, intense things that I know how to do with AI and content creation, making videos, commercials, all those kind of things. So how, have you tapped into that area of AI yet?
I use it to make some of my titles, to help me make some of my titles, just to like brainstorm. Right now, since I'm working on possibly making me a clothing brand in the next like year or so, I kind of use it to help me make names for my clothing brand.
Mm-hmm.
And with my friends, we're trying to make a group YouTube channel, because I feel like when we're together, we kind of like funny. So it's just like we might do that. And I just feel like AI helps with certain things if you use it the right way.
Yeah, I agree. So we're going to talk about your next mindset. In the next 5 years, what are you most excited to achieve that would make your dad proud?
Next 5 years, I would say being fine. I guess fine. No, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm gonna say I was gonna say financially stable, but I'm still gonna probably be living with my mom. So But
I'm sorry. She in the audience laughing. So that's a good one though. At least you honest
yeah, I
though.
mean, yeah, you gotta be. But I hope I'll have like some subscribers to my name, like at least I don't know, 10,000, 50,000 subscribers. And possibly making money with my HVAC trade.
Okay. So then we're gonna start here with the subscribers. So if you guys are tuning in to Erica Lynn Speaks podcast right now, I want you guys to subscribe to his YouTube channel so that you could be part of his process. So tell them what your YouTube channel is.
My YouTube channel is capital DONAVAN, capital JONESS on YouTube. So
And we displayed it on the screen as well. So you guys make sure you please subscribe to his YouTube channel so he can have more than 5. I'm sure you got more.
I got
than
like
5.
9, 10.
Right. And so we at least I want to help you break that 100. You need that first 100 to get you in the game. And once you get that first 100, then I can teach you some things. But it always like, when you get that first 100, then the next it keeps coming. Yeah. And I feel like the young people, you have a better chance at blowing out YouTube than anybody else because it's a fresh beginning for you,
And, you don't really have too much to lose. So it's just like, I don't got no job. All I just got to do is go to school. So it's just like, that's this the most time I got on my hands where I can just kind of do whatever.
Absolutely. Well, I got some work for you to do. Right.
Right.
It's like you shouldn't say that, huh? No?
I mean, I'm still be able to make time to like do my pranks.
That's right.
Stop me.
Prioritize your day, Actually get up in the morning and get the day rolling. You talking yeah. It's okay. You a night owl. It's all right, But if you up all night, as long as you're accomplishing something, and still able to get up and go to school. Oh, you online now? Okay, got you. Deja, I want to know, do we have any questions from our virtual audience so that we can bring those out and get them ready for Donavan? Okay. You got the mic, so you can break some of the comments, and then if we take some questions from our in-person audience, if you guys have some. Yes. This has been. I appreciate you coming to share your story. It took a lot of courage, first of all, and then you're not so nervous anymore, right? So it's just like riding a bike. At first you were, and because what you shared today is blessing somebody. Okay, go ahead, Deja.
All right, so we have a comment from Tanisha. She sent you all hearts. I'll post it up on the screen.
What up, T?
We have a comment from your cousin. You are strong. You are a strong man, little cousin. You overcame.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a comment from your other cousin, Q. This was incredibly inspirational. And then we have another comment from Mia. Country music is our roots, with a muscle emoji. And then any live audience questions?
No. Okay. So go ahead. You can ask your question.
Well, my question for you, Donovan, is losing somebody and going through grief is a part of your story. Do you plan on, as you go on in the future, being like an advocate for young people who go through that? Because every testimony can help someone. Would that be something you'd be interested in?
Yeah. For sure. Just to like, kind of help people be able to explain themselves more, to be able to deal with it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To more expression. Okay, so how do you keep your father's memory alive while still growing into your own manhood?
I would say, like I said, try to like live with or do the things or kind of like be like him a little bit.
In what way?
Like I said, since he was like a hard worker or a happy person, just kind of like try to be like or somewhat like live in a way like him. Or I look like him, so just look in the mirror.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And so some of the traditions that he did, that we did and that you did when he was alive, what are some of those traditions that you would like to carry on?
Number one, I gotta keep fishing.
Can you fish?
Yeah, I
real
love
good.
fishing. I mean, I don't know about real good, but I can for sure fish. But I gotta keep like like the family like included. I love hanging out with my with some of the people on my dad's side, so I do like hanging out with them, and helping out people when I can.
Yeah,
Like try to be the most helpful as I can.
yeah, yeah. Because your dad was a people person. He showed up for everybody, and he was always everywhere. And when he came, we knew we was gonna have a good time. And so that's what you're saying. You're going to show up for the family and the friends, and bring value when you come. Bring that light, because see that light and that laughter, the thing that we talk about, that's valuable. So you are valuable. So whenever you show up, you always, but don't be pranking people.
Oh no,
You
no.
know what I'm saying?
I mean, I don't know if my mama's safe, but yeah.
Okay. So we got another question from the virtual audience.
All right.
Okay.
So a comment from Monet, she says, I appreciate you sharing your story. It's definitely helping me with my grieving process. And then we have a question from WT. Is Donavan planning to specialize in HVAC, and which department?
Yeah, I am planning to specialize in HVAC. I don't know which department though. I'm trying to figure that out.
Because when he says department, what does that mean? Like the air conditioning part and the heat part? Like, what is the different departments? I don't know on the HVAC. You can answer. I know you know. That's what we got an audience for. Okay.
Oh, I think I did see that on the internet. I think I want to do it residential.
Oh, because of, okay. See, I didn't even realize that automotive is HVAC. Has something to do with. Oh. See, I learned
like,
something new today.
I think you get more. I think you get more money. Doing it with the houses and stuff. So yeah, that's for sure something I got to do.
Okay.
I have a question. I think I know you said are you still going through the grieving process, but I got a comment. If you turn your life over to Christ, you got a heavenly Father that that relatives or whatever. You got a heavenly Father that will really lead and guide you in the direction you need to go. I think when you join, focus on getting involved in churches. You have big brothers. You have anybody can help you out. But always think about your heavenly Father up above.
Thank you.
Right. Thank you. Thank you for that.
I have something. I don't know if it's a question or what, but you talking about grieving. What do you suggest to people who grieve because you isolate yourself a lot? Like, is that a good thing? Like, isolation, is that good? Or would you recommend, like, if someone else grieving, should they isolate? Should they be social?
Don't try to force yourself to isolate. I mean, not be social if you're not a social person. I like to isolate because it gets, It can be good, and sometimes it can't be. But isolation works for me, but it may not work for the next person.
So in what way does it work for you? Because like we often see when people are isolated that they are shutting out the outside world because they don't want to deal with some realities. They don't want to deal with people. And it's easier to stay quiet than it is to communicate or blend in with the world. So how does isolation help you?
Being able to like not have people ask me like questions or like just people asking me random stuff when I'm trying to like think.
Mm-hmm.
So I just say it helps me in that part. Like I said, I like to go outside. So being outside and going outside, smelling the nature is is very helpful. Sit in the trees, sit anywhere you can, or it's outside. You kind of just take a deep breath, and it kind of makes you feel better. Like a wave of just like, man, I'm chilling right now. So yeah, I feel like isolation just works for me. That's all.
It does. Okay.
But it doesn't bring on like depression or anything
can.
like that.
It can.
Right. So I guess that's the point that we're, or where we're going. So, right. When you're isolated and you're going through those phases of depression, what is something that you do to snap yourself out of it?
Have my parents come over. Huh?
She's
I mean, yeah, that works. That for sure works because I get to troll you when you do that. So
that's the tension for him, is what he's saying. If y'all didn't hear her, she said when I asked him how did he shake up out of it, she said if she kicked the door in, and he talking about that allows him to troll her. So when you do that, he actually enjoys that attention, So that's the way he liked the interaction.
yeah, because when she do that and she go downstairs, the day later, it's up.
Oh,
I'm trolling.
That's so you be pranking her. So it sounds like you guys have a great relationship.
Yeah, that's my best friend.
That's your best friend.
That's my best friend.
She told him she need him to get some friends because friends are healthy. Do you have friends that come over to the house and hang
I got
out with
friends.
you? Mm-hmm.
I don't have a lot of friends though, because
Mm-hmm.
not everybody is to be trusted. But I do have a couple of friends.
Mm-hmm.
Is it cool if I say their names?
And
All
you
right.
can say hi to them.
I don't even know if they're watching, but what up, Randall? What up, KD? And what up, Boom? If they're watching, what up? Yeah, they kind of helped me in school. Like when I was in school, and there's like a lot of things going on because I go to A&T, so it's like a lot of fighting and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I had like a nice group to like turn to and be like, this is happening.
Yeah.
And I need help. So it's just like they were cool.
Yeah.
We still talk. They he chill.
Well, I'm glad you got some friends, and they were there for you to help support you and carry you along the way, you know. And so, so this is my word. I'm with your mom.
Mm-hmm.
Don't isolate yourself in the room. Like you said, you like to go outside. I know the thing that I noticed that this generation really don't do that. Our parents' generation and what we did, we would actually be outside a lot all day, and it was like come back when the street lights was on. See, we didn't have cell phones, so our curfew was before the street lights. When you see them street lights, you better start trucking to get home, because if you don't, then you in trouble. But I feel that this generation, you don't even have to tell them to get home before the street lights, because they don't even go outside. They on the video game. You got to tell them to get off the video game in order to go, to bed and function with the rest of the family. But, I think that that makes this generation or your generation miss out on so much of what is in store. I get that you learn how to game and you see all this computer, but it messes up what they call social interaction. Right. And I think I became a knowledge of that word. Remember when I used to take care of the Asian kids? When I had all those years when the Asian kids would come to America and live with me. Yeah. And they were great in school, straight A's, great on the computer. They can rock a cell phone. They can teach you anything. But when it came to social interaction, they was a little awkward because they're raised to get your books on first and learn and get smart, and then perhaps later on, intermingle with the kids. And I guess that's why a lot of their parents sent them to America, A, to get an American education, but B, to learn how to interact with other kids, because they don't really do that. They go to school like all year round, right, Deja? Yeah, and so they don't really get summer breaks in China.
I couldn't imagine that.
You can't imagine that.
No.
What would you do if you had to go to school all year round?
I'm skipping some days. I'm for sure skipping this whole summer.
The whole summer?
I'm gonna skip the whole summer. I
But-
gotta have my summer.
But what if they send like the truancy officer
yeah.
to come and get you? Then what would you do?
Hey, just vibe, man.
You just, you can't just vibe to everything. I think their consequences is a little more intense in China than it is here in America. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now going forward, we're gonna have all these YouTube subscribers on your YouTube channel. You're gonna start dropping more content creation every day, and you're going to grow into HVAC. You're gonna study and learn HVAC, and you said residential.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna live with your mom forever.
Yeah, we're gonna live together forever. If I move, she moves. So it's just like I said, that is my best friend.
Y'all should see his mom. She's in the audience cracking up. So your mom, she don't get to move on with her life. It's just going to be you and
Not
her.
at all.
What happens when you get a wife? Or
I'm not even planning on that right now.
right now.
Thinking about it.
Not right now. Yeah.
Not even thinking about it.
So are you dating? You're not into girls?
I am into girls. I'm not. Yeah, I am dating girls. It's just girls right now kind of crazy. So I don't know. I can't be dating right now. I need to focus on myself first.
What do you mean girls are kind of crazy?
It's a female right now at my school pregnant. Come on now.
She pregnant? Not by you.
I mean, I like, no, I'm playing.
No, she better not be. But
not by me. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff going on with these females, and maybe you just gotta wait to find the right one. So I'm gonna just lay low, do my YouTube, do my HVAC, and if I find the one, I find the one. If I don't, I don't.
right.
I got my mama, you feel me? So we can, feel me, like watch movies or something, feel me? Like it's just, like I said. Yeah.
Oh, this is funny.
She don't got no friends. It's just me.
This. I'm sorry. Oh man. So now we understand why we see that you're funny, because that's funny. Yeah, because I know you're not gonna be sitting up under your mom like that. You gonna tell her, go get you some friends. Don't you got something to do?
I don't know.
That only could last so long. You want to hang out with your mom. Then when your friends call or your cousin call, then you gonna ditch her.
Not ditch, but I would say like leave her alone for a couple of minutes. Give her her alone time, and then
you only gonna give her a couple
mess with her
minutes.
some more, and then give her some more alone time, and mess with her some more. Give her some more alone time. And mess
I
with her some
bet being in the house with you is probably a riot.
Yeah, every day. Yeah.
Yeah, never know what we're gonna expect from you, huh?
Not at all.
Well, that's amazing, Donavan. I haven't laughed this much in a minute. Thank you for that. Right? You fueled my soul today. Let me get a dap, bro.
No problem. Hey, that's what life is about.
Right, it is. I really
I'm not looking for friends. I got my mama, so if you want to be my friend,
she told him mention that you want some friends on YouTube. So Donavan needs a friend. So if anybody who's watching this podcast and you want to be Donovan's friend, just go to his YouTube channel or go to okay, how else if somebody want to reach out to you for real, other than following you on YouTube, how would they find you?
My email.
No, we don't want anybody to email you.
Oh.
Your social media. How would they? Don't get them your email. because we can't track that, but you can track people on social media because the little crazy people.
My TikTok and my Instagram.
Right. So what's your TikTok?
My TikTok is Donnie J .1, and my Instagram is Vibe with Donnie official or _ official.
Okay. So we dropped that. They displayed that on the screen.
Make sure y'all go follow.
Right. So is it something that before we get ready to get out of here, we'll be done in a few minutes. What is one last word or one thing that you want to share with the audience, or may want them to know why they would come and follow you and subscribe and
follow me because I'm funny. And hey, just vibe. What you say?
That's the kind of content you're gonna put on there.
That was like my first ever video. My second video was like 10 times funnier. So, I know how to change my voice, so it's just like I be prank calling people.
You be prank. First of all, I am proud of you for coming today. First, I'm proud of you for so many reasons. I'm proud of you from overcoming the loss of your father. You have grown up to be a fine young man.
Thank you.
And no matter how nervous you were today, you got on here and you did that, And so now I'm looking forward to coming on your show. I ain't coming on no prank show.
Oh, you don't got to come on the prank, but you can sure come on the vlog.
I'm going to come on your vlog, and we'll vlog to your audience and give them some motivation and inspiration. Maybe I'll actually come on your show and do a spoken word piece for you.
Yeah. Or I was thinking about it like for a week or two when you when on a Christmas party. It's these people that kind of just like want to see the motive behind, like, why did you start doing a podcast? So I think that'd be fun for the people, for the subscribers. I feel like people would vibe with it. Okay,
awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show, Donavan. We're going to get ready to get out of here. But your bravery today was amazing. They have to stay silent or can't share how they feel while they're going through grief. To everyone that is listening, Donavan is a living proof that your story doesn't end with loss. It's okay to laugh again, and it's okay to dream big. So head on over to IamEricaLynnSpeaks.com for more information. You guys will get the replays of today's podcast. And I am Erica Lynn. I want you guys to keep moving forward and always keep asking yourself, what's next? We will see you next time on Erica Lynn Speaks podcast. Look, y'all, that was my serious face. I had to be serious today. But we'll see you next time on Erica Lynn Speaks podcast. I thank you so much for showing up. Just make sure that you comment, leave a comment. If you have questions, still put them in the chat and we'll answer them in Afterglow. But we appreciate you every time you show up to show us support on Erica Lynn Speaks podcast. We love you. God bless you. And always remember, it only takes just one step beyond you. God bless you. And I'll see you guys next week on Erica Lynn Speaks podcast.